Hi everybody, quick video today just as a little update. I'm not going to be presenting on it too much, I'm just going to be showing you what I've filmed about the underfloor heating and another little mood board. You know I love a mood board. So yeah, I've been quite busy, still am off out now to celebrate an 80th birthday party. Hope you enjoy the video. Happy Sunday or whatever day it is. This is the property where the underfloor heating will be installed. Before we go inside, let me just update you on what's been happening right here. Here's another video starting out of breath, coming up the hill. So as if moving the electricity box wasn't enough, also had to move the water box. So the council here now want, well, not the council, but their water electricity companies are wanting everything on the front of the property, so it's accessible from non-private land. So even though both of my boxes were here and here, we've got to put them on the outside, so the builder is on with that right now as we speak. This waterproof lining in the hallway has been put on the floors throughout the house on top of sand, like a sand base, after the floor was lowered by about 8 centimetres to allow for everything that we need to add to the floor. The next phase was to add this layer that allows for the pipes to be fed between the grooves. I asked Dean, who's laid the floor, why some is blue and why some is white. The blue is the plastic covering on it, and he's left that plastic covering on areas where it's been laid on top of sand. It's not directly on sand, remember we've got that plastic base underneath, but that's where he's left it on. But the upstairs, where there's absolutely zero chance of humidity coming through the floors, he's taken the blue covering off and we've got just the polystyrene. These pipes are extremely strong for the hot or cold water to be fed through. My personal understanding of the technology behind this is not great, but I have been told that it's an air-to-water heat pump, which allows connection to solar panels and also gives the option of a cooling or heating system, which is perfect for this area in Spain, where it does get down to 0 or just below in winter and up to almost 50 degrees in the summer. I have asked Dean where the unit with the fan will go, because I had heard that they can be really quite noisy, so I was advised not to have it anywhere near the bedroom, and then Kiko asked me to check with Dean to make sure that it wasn't going to be even in the house, because there's an internal patio where I had a feeling it might be going to go. But anyway, Dean's confirmed that it's going outside about 10 metres from the property. Luckily, I have the space outside to be able to do that. Now just moving upstairs. There's 3 areas for it to go in, well 4 including the hallway. So there's the bathroom here, there's a small bedroom and the large double bedroom that used to actually be 2 rooms but has been knocked into 1. That's this room here. This system is 20 years old, so it has been tried and tested. I will of course be posting a video when I get the solar panels on, and then as well as that I will be coming back to tell you how effective the system actually is in the summer and then again in the winter. I hear you. How much did it cost? So the underfloor heating system alone and the solar panels were €21,700. This did not include the building work of lowering the floors or putting the cement on top of the flooring. Wow! I arrived to find a concrete mixer in the olive grove. Look at this. Hola! Soy la dueña de la casa, grabando lo que está pasando. a lot goes into it, more than what you imagine really. Hopefully from this point, once the concrete's down, we'll start to see some big changes and big improvements, because I feel like since I bought the house it's just got worse and worse till now. Now I think we'll start to see some niceties. Good morning, good morning. Just arrived to check out how the concrete has dried. Okay, so the little culprit of the caca is this. Ah, gotcha. And he or she has been all the way through into here. The concrete must have dried really quickly, because I did pop up last night just to touch it through the door and it was dry then. So it probably only takes a few hours. It's feeling more like a home already with the flooring, and I'm so glad that I lowered the floors by 7 or 8 centimetres it was, because it's definitely obviously higher now that it's had the insulation in, the pipe work and the concrete on top. The floor's up, so it'll just go up another centimetre with the tiles on. So that was a good decision. Okay, upstairs we have got some cracks here. I'm imagining it won't be an issue because the tiles are going on top of this, but interesting why it's cracked upstairs but not downstairs. Need to speak to Kiko about that and ask his opinion. Shower. Oh no, bath, sorry, bath there. Shower here. So they've roughly marked out where that's going to be. Still need to order a window for the bathroom and close the door. I think that door can be bricked up now because it's been left open for another access point. That's where they had the cement mixer yesterday. And into the bedroom, which again has got cracks. Oh, that's not a problem. But I do not think it will be. Let's just have a little look at the morning sunrise. You probably can't see the mountains there, but it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning on the morning. It looks like a watercolour. There we go. Coming off subject, a little mood board. Some things that I've bought from Zara that I absolutely love. The throw, the tiles are underneath that, the mirror that I got, the tiles for the bathroom, stones to go under the sink, followed by this wood floor in the rest of the bathroom. Love this stone cladding. Maybe I can find somewhere for that. Some lovely options for kitchen worktop in this warehouse. Liked the first one there. All this choice. However, I'm toying with the idea now of going for natural wood. This light switch is of a reasonable price, but these I adore. This is just a picture taken from the magazine that I was given by the electrician. But if I choose these, I'm going to end up spending over €1,000 just on sockets and light switches. Morning hair, don't care. Haven't done my exercise yet. Got my bikini under this ready to do some and jump in the little dip pool afterwards. Televisions. Now, I was going to put one here at the back of the dining room and one over here at the back of the living area. But the reason for that was because when I'm in the kitchen, I would be able to just look straight down and see the one in the dining room, or when I'm in the dining room I'd be able to see that. I think it'll spoil it, and I think it might be a bit of television overkill. And the back dining room wall is the only wall where I've got space to put a mural, and that's always been in my design ideas to do that. Like trees, like green hazy trees on the mural. I'm starting to think I don't need a television there. 2 televisions within, 7 metres of each other. It's probably a bit too much. And I could put a little monitor or something in the kitchen so that I can see it. Yeah, what do you think? New plants and design developments. I think I might have told you in another video that I'm going to make this area the parking now. The obvious thought was to bring the car in from here, but this would need lowering quite a lot. Now Kiko, the genius builder, has suggested that I lower it over here because it's not as high anyway, and that I bring the car in from that side, and he's explained the manoeuvres to get it in, which would be easier than the other. Therefore, I need to leave space for the car, but I want some plants around it. I've planted a wisteria right here that will grow up over the wall, and to cover the wall, and if I put a pagoda, like a carport, over the car area, well, it wouldn't be a carport because that would look ugly, but a pagoda, I can cover it in the wisteria when it finally grows. I know they are very slow growing and even slower flowering. It takes about 5 years planted, they say, till it gets flowers. I've planted this. I don't know what that is actually. My neighbour gave me it. It's purple. It's all purples. Wisteria's purple. That is. Well, these roses are pink. And then we've got some neutral coloured roses. This white. And then this purple jasmine. I think that's what that is. And that is going to go. It's not planted yet. I have to do that later today. That's going to go around here. So that's going to be fed up to grow up over the wall, covering the wall. So the wisteria and that will start to cover this wall. I want to cover it. Hola! I want to cover it with something to try and improve it, because it's just got cement on it now. But then if it's going to have plants all over it, I'm starting to think, is that necessary? But then from the other point of view is that once the plants are on it, I can't do anything with it. Oh, dilemmas. I wonder if there's an easy solution to make that look nice. I thought I would share my morning walk with you from the other day. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do intend or hope to have this channel evolve even after the refurbishment into lifestyle in Spain and any other refurbishments that I take on, because there's already possibly something in the pipeline. Thank you so much for watching. If you have got to the end, which you clearly have, please, if you wouldn't mind, just give me a little like. Thank you.